You know them situations where you've got that much you need to do, but you don't actually know what to do? I'm going through that right now. Living room's pretty much there. Well, demolition wise, should I say, if that's what it is. All ripped up carpets, skirting boards off that we need off, grip rods up, blah blah blah. Kitchen is sold. It's going this weekend, which by the time this video goes up was last weekend. Sold. So tonight's job, I'm going to get that side out for now. We're going to leave that in. Excuse the mess. It's just knowing what to do with all the cupboards and all the stuff that was stored in there. So yeah, I'm going to take these out tonight. I'm going to leave that in for tonight and do it tomorrow. And you'll see that. And then what that's going to allow me to do, well, what I need to do is get it gone. The gentleman's picking it up at the weekend. And just on that, actually, I did ask the question over on Instagram. Best way to sell a kitchen, is it worth it? So on and so forth. And I got very mixed responses. People saying, nah, it's not worth anything. I paid £50 for a kitchen. And then others saying, oh yeah, I got £500 for my kitchen. So I give it a go. I thought I'd put it on Facebook Marketplace. And I put it up for £1,200. So what that included was all them, and what was in there, the utility, which is just there. I included the worktop and the appliances, and I thought I'm a bit early, so I'll put it up for £1,200. And I got an offer after about 2 weeks of £1,000. Would I accept it? I did have someone come and look at it who thought it was cheap, and it is pretty good kitchen, to be fair. It's Howden's, and I'm pretty happy with it. And if the financial situation wasn't what it was and we weren't able to do it, you could definitely do something with this, be it change the worktops, paint the units and so on. So yeah, it sold. We got a nice little chunk towards the sort of transformation or renovation, which helped us. And the kitchen's not just going to waste, and I suppose there's the environment side of things that it's been recycled. Brilliant. So yeah, we need the kitchen gone to create some space. Then what I need to do is I need to get the tiles off the wall, the tiles off the floor, and also in there, as you can see behind me. So originally with 2 doors there, and what we wanted to do is create that into an open sort of walkway. So I think the plan of attack is to do the opening the same height as the door, and then it's going to be wider, just to walking in there with washing baskets and stuff. It'll just make life easy. So that's the plan there. So I need to get that door frame off, and then I need to make it so it's slightly lower, ready for when the plasterer comes. The building work, probably when this video's live, will be starting the week after. Which will include the likes of removing this wall and so on. So yeah, I'll get cracking, do a little time lapse, and let's get this kitchen out and ready for getting going. With these top cabinets, and it's pretty simple to remove really. So what you've got is you've got a bracket up there and a bracket up there, and then you've got these bottom bits, which there's a row of screws underneath. They just come off, and then you loosen the screws at the top, and then in the sides, let's have a look if there's any. Actually, these, oh yeah, there. So you've just got the odd screw which connects 2 units together there, and it's pretty straightforward. So I'll crack on, I'll get these loosened off, and the wall unit should be pretty straightforward to come off. So I'll take, in fact, rewind, I'll take all the top bits off first, and then we'll get unscrewing these wall units and look to get them removed. So crack on. So to keep all the bits together, what I've done is, or what my dad's done, old ice cream carton and left everything in there, and that's allowed me to be able to save everything and pass them over to the new owner. So yeah, and then to remove, using my trusty impact driver. I bought this, I weren't given it, so don't go shouting at me. And yeah, got another battery on charge. It's always handy having 2 batteries if you've got a drill and you've got plenty of work to do, because you're going to go through them. I really ought to buy bigger ones, but it's just not viable at the moment to be spending that sort of money on batteries for where I use them. So yeah, let's get going and get that time lapse going. And for the wall units, that's about it really. There's not much to it. Loads of cobwebs, disgusting, but thank God we're having it all plastered and redone. Architraves coming down, or even call it spotlights we're having. So yeah, at least now I can probably get the worktop off. I don't recommend doing any of this on your own. The only reason I am is I left it too late to ask for help. But yeah, that's about it really. There's not much to it. So next task, get the bottom units out. I'll wait for the better half to come home so we can get the fridge freezer emptied, turned off and ran down, so we've got no water leaking everywhere. And then we can get the fridge freezer out, and then I'm thinking there's some screws in the fridge freezer unit that's holding that smaller one on, so we'll capture that at a sort of later date if you like. So yeah, we'll get the worktop off next and take it from there. And just like that, the kitchen's out and gone. All sold, collected, done and dusted, so can allow me to crack on and get the next steps done, which is get them tiles up, get the adhesive up, get those tiles off the wall, ready for the builder come in. So we'll crack on with that. What I'm using for that is an SDS drill with I'm just trying to find it, tile removing chisel, slightly angled, I'll show you, and protective clothing. So I'm using this SDS Bauer SDS drill, and then it's got this angled tip on it, and that'll allow me to get under the tile, and it just breaks free. Trying to keep them all in one piece, just for ease of disposing of them, putting them in boxes and taking them to the recycling centre. Not that I think they could be recycled, but maybe go in as rubble or something. So yeah, we'll crack on with that, and I think that'll do us for now. I'll tell you now, going to the gym, coming home, having your tea or dinner, depending where you are in the world, and then doing this makes you feel sick, not gonna lie. But all the tiles are up, as you can see. So that's the wall, as well as some of the plaster, most of the utility, put the washers on in the rest. And then bar them two there, that's all the tiles up on the floor, which just leaves the adhesive, which is going to be a nightmare. So the SDS drill does it, but I think it's going to blunt the bit quite quickly. I've had a little play over here, which I'll spin the camera around and show you. So here, so if we look at that. So that's the adhesive that sticks the tile down, and then round here there's a bit lumpy bit there. So yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare. The plan was to self-level anyway, but I was hoping to, once the adhesive's up, to not have to self-level it. We're going for Antico flooring. We're not having the glue down, we're having a click stuff, so lumps and bumps aren't overly a problem, but you don't really want them if you can help it. So we'll see how it is after the adhesive's up, and then we'll make a decision then. But I'm thinking we probably are going to have to, especially, well, this wall's coming out next week, so I imagine something's going to have to be done with the floor down there anyway, so it might be that it's just easier to self-level everywhere, and we'll do that. But yeah, good start. I think that's it for tonight. The battery's dead on the SDS drill, so I'll let that charge overnight or now. I need charging up as well because I'm shattered now, and we'll carry on with this tomorrow. So it's the next day and come home from work and my dad's done after it. Can't grumble at that, eh? But it's the adhesive that he's been cracking on with today, and I just want to show you the process that we're following. Basically, using the SDS drill, and what we've found to be the best method, because I had a go last night as well, is having the angled bit that way round. I'll spin the camera around and just show you, because following the adhesive lines actually pops it up really easy. And then once you've got the bulk of it up, flick that around and it allows you to smooth it out. So I'll just flick it around and show you. So as you can see, the adhesive, that's at an angle, so going that way actually gets it up really easy. But then flick the bit around, so it would be that way around, but obviously you wouldn't turn the drill, and then just smooth it out, and look at the difference there. So before and after, and that's going to be pretty much perfect. Not going to require much more work. I'll give it an over once the rest of it's up. But yeah, I'm going to time lapse it, and let's get cracking and get this done. Hopefully tonight, and then I can get this video uploaded, and yeah, make a start. Maybe doing the false chimney breast, because now we've got loads of room in here as well, so I'll show you that. We can get going and get that builders are starting a week today when this video goes live. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on now, and yeah, I think I'll leave this video here. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more progress on this challenge of doing a house up that I've never done before. So yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. Cheers.